Oh, les commissaires là, bougez-vous! Appelez une ambulance de suite! Une ambulance de suite!
Si ça glisse.
Oh putain! Tu l'as vu?
Ouais. Il manque tout le devant. Allez, arrêtez la voiture là-haut! Il n'y a pas de pompiers là.
Ahí murió alguien, ya. Calla, hombre. Mira, el maldito caminante, tío.
Tranquila, ti quedas aquí, no te muevas, se calas. Vale, ahora van a neutralizar los tramos, la mierda. Oh, me mira como viña, chaval. Mira, piloto.
Joder, pero si está ahí. Es que la gente no se pone ahí abajo, yo no lo entiendo.
Eso sabes porque ya está que ven, porque esta zona no es para Porsche, ya estaba avisado.
Ahí hay alguien. También.
Jeder daran rumschnippelt, wie er gerne lustig ist. Sicherlich ist es für die Psyche immer besonders wichtig, wenn man sagt, ich habe jetzt da noch einen Cut gesetzt, weiß, dass ich da schneller werde.
Gardemeister ist draußen. Toni Gardemeister schmeißt sein Auto weg, ein Highspeed-Dreher in den Schnee hinein. Und da steht Toni Gardemeister äußerst ungünstig eingeparkt.
Der Motor läuft noch.
Der Motor läuft noch, aber die Rallye weiter gucken, was hat er falsch gemacht?
Muss ich mal dran. Ich habe gerade leider nicht gearbeitet. Leicht überzogen auf, praktisch den Mittelstreifen vom wo noch Schnee lag, aus der Spur heraus, das Auto kam quer und dann hat er sich eingedreckt. Ja, kommt immer raus.
Also genau die Präzision hat gefehlt beim haargenauen Anpeilen dieser beiden Rillen, die Sekte freigefahrenen.
Es ist so, dass das Auto nicht beschädigt ist, nicht irgendwo an einen Baum touchiert, könnte theoretisch weiterfahren, wenn er wieder auf die Strecke kommt. Ja. Und das scheint so, ja.
Jetzt kommt natürlich von hinten gleich der nächste. Wenn das hier länger als 2 Minuten dauert, diese Übung, dann gibt es unter Umständen nachher das Problem, dass der andere aufläuft, der nach ihm Startende. Und dann muss er den noch vorbeifahren lassen. Gardemeister rappelt sich, aber das Ganze ziemlich mühsam. Gardemeister jetzt wieder auf den Pfad der Tugend, aber das hat natürlich sehr viel Zeit gekostet. Damit ist der auf jeden Fall aus den Top 10 draußen.
Tja, und jetzt den Nerven wieder einzupacken und dann wieder anzugreifen, das ist eine schwere.
Now, owner Tuzjon, he can't catch Crazy Leo, but he's doing a great job keeping Rally West veteran Scott Tinder.
Oh, he's lost it. Jesus. Oof. That hurt. And he's in a bad spot. He's got it rolling.
You wonder if they can continue, though.
I don't know if he can get it completely off the road.
Heartbreaking for the rookie. With Tezjon out now, Trinder moves up to fourth.
Use the prologue stages for a shakedown. Here in Newfoundland, even practice could be dangerous.
I usually a little bit more cautious on prologue, and I got a little carried away, came over and apexed the corner wrong to start, and everything went south from there.
Luckily for Bob Yule, the damage to his classic Camaro looks mostly cosmetic. His crew has some work to do tonight, though. Some of his ashes through the course to fulfill their dream and his. Tim Gorham has a fighting chance here this week in a well-prepared Datsun 240Z. The original Z car's reputation for durability and handling can't override the laws of physics. Ouch. The corner is just past the crest. It looks like Gorham just carried a little bit too much speed going in. When the car got light over the crest, it lost grip, and the rest is history. Looks like the water tank absorbed a good chunk of the impact, saving Gorham and co-driver Bruce Jackson from serious injury. But the car is totaled. Crushing to be out of the action on the first day. The competition.
So, at the top of the hill, on the right there is Brian Deegan, the 38 car, Travis Pastrana. He is the 199, and they are ready to go.
Oh, it's exciting, this one. Pretty even out of the hole.
Oh, where is this going to take us?
Travis inches ahead. But Deegan gets a really good run up the hill. Travis bogged down a little bit like he couldn't get the turbo going.
Travis in a Subaru, Deegan in a Ford.
See how intense his eyes are? They won't blink for this whole 2 minutes.
Let me tell you, while it may be a Subaru for Travis, it is a very, very special Subaru.
Yeah, and Travis overshot the runway a little bit there, lost a little bit of time, slid wide.
Yeah, you guys, I'm in here and Travis can't figure out what's going on. He's pressing buttons and trying different things, but he doesn't know.
Oh, look at him go up that hill, and he gets it sideways at the top. Travis is like, what did I do?
Oh, it's been a game of mistakes tonight. That's been separating the men from the boys.
All you got to do now, it seems to be, is get a clear run in. Deegan continues on.
It seemed like, right, yeah, see, you got a little bit of wide. The dirt's real loose there, and it just sucks the car off the road when you get your right side tires into that soft dirt right there.
Here's another look. And on board.
The eyes. And disappointment. That's sad. It happens, but his car looked like it wasn't running right up to song from the start. When he came through that first hairpin, it looked like it just didn't get going.
Can't see nothing, right?
Small crest, 5 right plus. There's your small crest, 5 right plus.
I couldn't see nothing. I couldn't see anything, mate. I couldn't see nothing. Fuck it!
Oh, we were just starting to get into it, get the feel of it, and there's a lot of dust, and we were just having difficulty seeing and coming down this long straight, and I was looking for the brow to start braking before the 5 right, and just couldn't see anything. Just come over there and just couldn't pull the car up, and clipped the inside of the corner, and over the car went. Just couldn't do anything about it. The dust was just diabolical. So.
Vamos allá.
Ragazzi, sotto! Dai, Tony! Alles komplett drin. Mach doch, Robby! Asta! Jól vagytok? Robi! Nem baj, majd jövőre!
Hol van, nem? Kemény. Jó vagy, kollega?
Rendi minden? Oké.
Ne hívjátok fel!
Aha.
Peugeot 207 aus dem Team aus Groß-Enzersdorf bei Wien bleibt völlig unverändert gegenüber heute Morgen. Auch da war der Zeitenunterschied wiederum 15 Sekunden. Daniel Oliveira und Carlos Magalhães als Achte heute Morgen ins Ziel gekommen. Das war
Bin ich jetzt erschrocken?
schon weg.
Ja, Kerzen gerade ausgeschossen.
Allerdings.
Aber gleich in der ersten Kurve. Holla. Der Manfred hat noch gesagt, was soll ich groß verändern? Er ist gut zurechtgekommen, war glaube ich auf dem 8. Platz nach dem ersten Durchgang.
Genau.
Und da lassen wir das Auto so wie es ist. Ich will den Burschen nicht verunsichern, aber irgendwas muss er trotzdem gemacht haben. Gleich in der ersten Kurve mehr oder weniger gerade ausgeschossen. Nix ist es mit einem schönen Abschluss der Saison für ihn hier bei der Golden Stage. Da sehen wir es nochmal. Aber sowas von gerade ausgefahren gibt es ja eigentlich gar nicht, oder?
Ganz wunderlich.
Sehr seltsam. Und Gott sei Dank nichts passiert. Dani Oliveira und Carlos Magalhães beim dritten Einsatz mit Dani Oliveira unterwegs. Der braucht jetzt, glaube ich, ein Seil.
Ja, der braucht vor allen Dingen erstmal ein Loch, das sich vor ihm auftut, wo er sich rein verkriechen kann.
Ah, Mann, ist das schade. Ja, und da liegt, glaube ich, gar nicht mal so viel Geröll und Schotter. Schau dir mal die Bremsspur an, der ist kerzenggeradeaus da abgebogen.
Also gebremst hat er immerhin.
Naja, das hat man ja gesehen, hat ja richtig gequalmt, aber entweder hat er hier irgendwie sich völlig verdröselt vom Aufschrieb her, so nach dem Motto, ich meine jetzt mal, das geht hier ein bisschen flotter links rum.
Ja, um nicht zu sagen, es geht voll links rum.
Die Kurve auch voll genommen, aber halt nur in die falsche Richtung. Ja, das Wichtigste ist, erst einmal nichts passiert, werden wir jetzt zu Jaromir Tarabus kommen. Die tschechische Mannschaft auf dem...
Going off the road at top speed, and it's over. A violent accident for Jensen and Marks, who are both unhurt. An amateur photographer captured the accident, and his reaction says it all. The car came this way, and it's hanging there now, bored into the side of the old house. He says we came into this long left bend, and we were too far left. The rear end drifted onto the grass, and then there was really nothing I could do. When you see it again, it looks very dramatic, but there was no drama in the car at the time. The owner of the house was quite calm despite the violent accident. He says, what happened? Well, all of a sudden there was a car in my bed. I got out pretty quick. You gave permission for them to drive rally here today? Yes, I was quite happy to do that. This is just an unfortunate accident. You'll give permission another time then? Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm not scared.
Un bagno nell'unico lago che c'è, penso, qui a Ypres. Purtroppo la macchina mi si è scomposta, non sono riuscito a controllare, specialmente quando poi le gomme sono andate a finire sull'erba, ha preso ancora più velocità, ha sfondato dei piccoli alberi e poi siamo finiti in acqua. Ora vedremo, a me dispiace molto per la squadra, mi dispiace perché stavamo facendo una bella gara e poteva essere un'occasione per fare un primo o un secondo posto. Niente, spero ci siano altre occasioni e cercherò di fare sicuramente meglio, anzi cercherò di non fare errori.
But trouble found him anyway.
Sinistra 2, bravo, 2, con destra 2 gira, 2 gira, per sinistra 2 gira, vai, finito tutto, finito tutto,
si incazzano adesso.
First impact damaged the car, second impact result of the first. No injuries for Scandalo and his co-driver Pirolo, but another DNF and the third in a row since the beginning of the season. Not good. Well, the bad times for Travaglia were not over yet. Even without the rain, this rally would have been a nightmare. Ouch, straight into the wall and on board. So the Belgians in trouble by the looks of things, but for others it was even worse. This one Frenchman Brian Bouffier went off-road with his Peugeot 206 S1600. Helicopters in attendance, thankfully so with the crowd. Spectators helping him to put the car back on the road. Eventually finished the rally in 15th place. But the most spectacular accident was yet to come. This is Umberto Scandola. Enjoy. He didn't. Thankfully no injuries. Just a forgotten helmet and a drowned car. Well, we took a bath in probably the only little lake in Ypres. Unfortunately, I lost control of the car and we went off-road and we got into the grass. That made us go even faster. We went through some bushes and ended up in the water. Well, as nobody was hurt, let's take another look on board this time.
Subito a sinistra 3 più. No. Dentro l'acqua. Via. Dai. Fuori.
There was also retirement for the young Alain in his second ever asphalt rally. He was fourth on the final stage of day one when it happened. So with Anton out as well, at the end, the best result for Abarth on the rally was Navarra's 7th place due to suspension damage on both days. Among the little stage, and started the rally as favourite for victory. However, he was forced into retirement on the tricky stages that took in both mountain roads and some tea plantation routes at lower altitude. So with the favourite out, it was Mitsubishi driver David Higgins who won the China Rally, the 9th, and himself to 8th overall. Enrique Garcia Ojeda's 6th place finish was enough to extend his lead to 7 points in the driver's standings, while Peugeot led the manufacturer's series by 17 points. Renato Travaglia, who was given the chance to drive a Grande Ponto S2000, was a surprise early retirement in special stage number 6. At least it was a Fiat he crashed into. Belgian driver Bernd Casier ended his first IRC season crashing his Peugeot 207 S2000 out of the rally on the very first stage. And this is how it happened.
30, lang rechts 28, laten. Het is gedaan.
Sadly, it was a very short run for Casier on the Rallye du Valais. And so the smallest mistake was punished with a rally-ending accident, in this case for Corrado Fontana. And it got pretty hot too for Renato Travaglia. Luca Betti made a mistake, but managed to keep it out of the fence. Local hero Freddie Loix, leader after the 4 special stage, lost his chances of victory with a puncture on the opening day. Things got even worse later for Peter Johan. Leader at the end of the first day in special stage 16, he had suspension problems, then gearbox problems, and then ultimately the beginning of a fire forced him out. Nicolas Rios crashed his factory Peugeot on day 2 when he was leading. This was on stage 5. And Bernd Casier led the rally until the final afternoon and then suffered this excursion. And Simon Jean-Joseph also needed a helping hand. So with the local experts out and the first leader, Andrea Navarro, the victim...
Yes, getting wet as well. Watch it out, indeed. Brazilian driver Oliveira, yes, quite a bit of damage in this off. Those cordons are for a reason. Yes, luckily nobody standing. Failure on the penultimate stage, and just when he was looking good, the youngster hit a rock, and plenty of damage for the Kronos crew to deal with. There'll certainly be one to watch for the next rally, that's for sure. Not nice. They'll be back.
Dan Greer qui s'était lancé 2 minutes plus tôt et à qui il a déjà concédé un peu plus de 10 secondes lors du secteur précédent. Johan Sorburn qui a la pression, et on le sait, sur cette spéciale de Lockhart, ça n'est jamais une bonne chose que de débuter sous la pression, parce que c'est une spéciale qui est très technique, très piégeuse, qui ne pardonne pas la moindre faute. Et dans ces et regardez, voilà, ça y est, c'est fait. Johan Sorburn qui est immédiatement parti à la faute. 45 secondes après le départ, Johan Sorburn qui s'est fait piéger. Alors est-ce qu'il va pouvoir repartir? La voiture qui s'est installée en contrebas dans le fossé. On revoit immédiatement l'image. Avec ce gauche légèrement en dévers et la voiture qui perd l'arrière. Heureusement déjà, on a cru qu'elle allait partir en tonneau et elle n'est pas partie en tonneau. Et le problème c'est que voilà, Johan Sarburn va devoir maintenant manœuvrer pour tenter de sortir de ce fossé. Le premier coup de théâtre de la journée. Ouais, et je crois que Johan Sarburn vient de comprendre que c'en est terminé pour lui et qu'il ne pourra pas aller plus loin. Alors le premier réflexe maintenant c'est d'aller au devant du concurrent suivant pour faire attention qu'il n'y ait
Hannanen came to 8th with an 11-point lead in the standings, having not put a wheel wrong all year, off the back of a strong win in Sardinia as well. Prior to the event, he made no secret of his dislike for tarmac and promised a cautious approach, and it hadn't paid off. The 28-year-old was 4th overall after 3 stages, but retired after sliding into a ditch and a slow right-hand corner, and as you can see, it wasn't a submarine. Hannanen, his co-driver, gathered some spectators to try and extricate the car, but it wasn't to happen for the Finn, and he leaves Ypres with no points at all.
Hannanen's teammate, Skoda's tarmac expert Jan Kopecky, finished 2nd in Ypres last year, and his approach to Ypres 2010 has been very consistent so far.
Fortunately, yes, supporting Chris Meek once again. Yes, and bad luck seems to come in threes. He had a bad time with Peugeot at Le Mans. France, of course, are out of the World Cup, and then, oh dear. That's the end of his rally. Looked fairly innocuous, didn't it? Straight into a ditch, done and dusted.
In 4th here in 2008 in a Polo S2000, and he's currently 4th overall in the Skoda.
And the Belgian Fest absolutely continued, interrupted, of course, by the odd Norwegian out there. Mikkelsen. Yes, we haven't heard much of the Norwegian driver, Andreas Mikkelsen, so far in this rally. A slight moment in the fields in special stage 8, but thankfully still managing to hold on to 5th overall. That's called riding the biggest presence of all, it seems, and heading to the top of the standings here.
Local 207 driver Petterson started leg 2 in 5th, had high hopes of repeating last year's 4th place. Unfortunately, this enormous moment meant that it wasn't meant to be. He went off the road at high speed and retired from the rally. A big, scary off. Bruno Magalhães, first time here for the Portuguese driver, dealt with
die unglaublich schnell. Die zweite von Loix, mitgesteckte Piste sozusagen. Und hier erwischt es Chris Meek auf der Verfolgung an einer ganz, ganz schnellen Stelle. Erneut ein Highspeed-Abflug des Zweitplatzierten. Chris Meek und Paul Negley überschlagen sich quer von der einen auf die andere Straßenseite in den Graben hinein. Und damit ist auch für Chris Meek die Ypern-Rallye bereits vorzeitig beendet. Wieder ein Ausfall, wieder ein Unfall für den Iren. Wiederholung, Kurve geschnitten, so weit nach außen geratscht und dann hängen geblieben im Straßengraben und in die Rolle katapultiert. Der Fehler allerdings bereits in der vorhergehenden leichten Rechtsbiegung zu suchen, wo er zu schnell reingekommen ist und nicht aggressiv genug geschnitten hat. Der Kronos Peugeot kugelt durch die Gegend, Chris Meek und Paul Negley zu Fuß auf dem Weg in Sicherheit.
Oh putain!
That it was a safe choice. Wilkes, we also found out, like Ogier, had a spin on stage 4 yesterday, so where he looked like he'd lost a lot of time again, he'd done quite well in fact.
just saying how full on he was, and he's just pushed it a little bit too hard. We were letting you enjoy the onboards, and that is just over by the looks of things. Heavy impact front end. There's got to be too much damage there. He's not coming out of there quickly.
Oh, I don't believe it. He looked so confident. This is the braking zone. Everyone's been taking it easy on. I was just about to say that the tyres that Meek had taken, he's gone for a unique tyre choice. He has got studs, but with the outside studs removed. You could see the confidence he had in the car up to this point.
Well, he did, but what happened to the outside tyre wall? This is the answer. Boff and straight in. I think that's his rally over.
If he can get the car out, I wonder if there wouldn't be too much damage, but I just can't see it coming back from there, can't. They're going to need more. There's a lot of spectators there, but they're getting out the car. It's not going to come back from there, I'm sure. It's just a great shame.
What a nightmare. It's all done. I am absolutely certain of it. You're going to need lifting gear to get it out of there. You can't rely on spectators to help you out in a situation like that. That is such a nightmare. Oh, dear Lord above. That's
the lead of the event, albeit with only a 5-second advantage. The news would not be all good from the front of the field. The comeback kid, Danny Auric, would have a massive off in top gear at one of the fastest parts of the track.
Just started our first lap in these muddy conditions, and don't know what, we got out on the track and took a few rises a bit quick, and on the last rise it's kicked us over, and we've rolled it forward 4 times or something like that and messed the car up a bit, and we were a bit knocked up. It's a little bit devastating, the effort goes into it.
Organisers of the Targa Tasmania Rally have defended their safety standards after a driver lost control and ploughed through a safety fence and into the crowd. 3 spectators were injured.
At a second K, Callanan's Pantera needs to stay in touch with the Porsche.
50 and a flat crest and 50 and a left 3 loop, left 3 loop, left 3 loop.
There's a 9 right 50, 10 left short.
Dean Evans' great start to the day doesn't continue.
Narrows, this is 6 left, turn, 7 right early, narrows downhill. Into dip, 60. Get it, oh!
Yeah, we're both okay. We just came around, and we noted it in recce. It was a very tricky corner, of course. We know the history of this corner, but just ran a little bit wide and got onto the notorious marbles. Just had a little bit of understeer. We thought we had it, started coming back again. We just hit an extra patch, and then we hit the stump.
Todd and Darren Payne stepped up to the main game together. Todd has previously competed in Quit Targa West with regular classic competitor Stuart Waters, but this time he's in modern. It's a big hit, and Todd can't get himself out of the car. The FIV, or First Intervention Vehicle, is immediately called, and the stage is stopped until Todd can be treated.
They come over into the right-hander. It was, we were just too quick. Yeah, caught us out a bit with the off camber and over the crest there, and couldn't pull it up and held on, and that's where we parked it. So yeah, that's it, game over.